Divisional Round Playoffs on EA Sports. As we'll see Aaron Rodgers and the Denver Broncos taking on Derek Carr and the Las Vegas Raiders.
The Broncos, they were 16-0 this year, and they lost Week 18 to the Bengals. So they did not go undefeated. But they're the favorite by far. They are the favorite by far to head to the Super Bowl. And this game, never been an easier game to predict. So let's get on it. Let's see these Broncos perform.
Hello everyone, as the postseason continues here on EA Sports, we're pleased to bring it to you. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, and who has the edge here? You got one side that had some extra rest, but another comes in off a win last week in the wild card round.
And it's funny, depending on which team you are, you say that that's an advantage. You'll take the rest, you'll take the week off, get your guys healed up a little bit and ready to go. But that team that's coming in off of a win last week, they're really excited to keep playing. They feel like they're hot and ready to go.
So here comes the Raider offense down onto the field. They're led out by their quarterback out of Fresno State, Derek Carr.
And we can talk all we want about football being a team game and leaning on different parts and aspects in order to get it done. And that's entirely true during the regular season. Some weeks it's the defense, the special teams, running the football. But in the playoffs, all the pressure reverts to the quarterback, and he has to play well and play at a really high level in order for his team to win.
Carr now on first down. Nearly in trouble, but it's incomplete. The rookie had it and lost it, and it'll be second down. Second and 10. Carr. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Normally he's pretty reliable. Usually catches with stand to it. On that play, he simply dropped it.
Throwing his Carr on third down. He finds his man complete. That's fourth. And they work this well upfield across the 45. First and 10. Here's Carr. He finds his man complete. It's fourth. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Throwing on first down is Carr.
What?
This is Carr. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. A great play there. 32 yards. And the Raiders are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Forget about the storylines of being intimidated in the playoffs on the road. I mean, that was pretty clinical right there.
Yeah, they didn't treat it like it was a playoff game in January, did they?
No.
That felt much more like, hey, we're back in August, running a few drills in the practice field. They seem unaffected by what they're facing in this one.
Extra point through the Snowflakes, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
$35-7 Broncos at this point.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From his end zone, Wilson. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive.
48 touchdowns, 8 picks. Incredible season for Rodgers. And the Broncos got 16-1
career is Aaron Rodgers. He's been good for so long, and we've seen no decline in his skills. His accuracy and arm strength continue to elevate the talent around him, and his in-game mistakes, few and far between.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Now Rodgers.
First throw.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
So much about defending the pass is being able to be right there the moment the ball gets to the receiver, and he was right in his hip pocket, helping force that incompletion.
Toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. To throw, it's Rodgers.
Okay.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal. But they didn't ease into that drive right out of the turnover. They go for the big shot downfield and hit it. A lot of teams have that opportunity, but not every coach
Second
is
down.
going to green light that type
Throw
of a play
down.
call. I love their
4
aggressiveness.
yards. Now it's going to be 4th down.
Butker's kick here is good. And that will make it 10-0 here in the first. And that one will go down to the books as just a one-play
Why is
drive
it
with
snowing
3 points
again?
tacked on to the end of it. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their
Across
lead.
the country.
And that's exactly what you're
Yeah,
looking
why
to do.
is it
Maneuver
snowing
yourself into
Denver?
range. That way, if your drive
They are
stalls
just
out,
crazy.
you're able to get something out of it. And they
$8
do
for
so
snowing.
right there.
From his
I'm
end
pretty sure
zone,
they never
Wilson.
snow in Denver.
And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
I don't know what I'm saying. There's been snow in Denver.
The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. Their dreams of an undefeated season shattered with the loss a week ago. Now look, whenever an undefeated team goes down, you always hear some say, well, they needed that. I don't know, Charles. Is that a narrative that you buy into?
Well, I haven't met a coach yet that
There's
feels
gotta be
like
an undefeated
they
team
needed
in a
that
few years.
loss. You know, that's not something that they're in favor of. But I do know this.
It's like 2
People
seasons
like
from
us,
now.
our colleagues, all of us in the media, constantly hammering a team that's undefeated. Hey, do you think you can do it the whole season? Can you carry it the whole way? That does wear down a group. And sometimes that loss, get us off your back, you can move forward from there.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big game
Heads
here
up.
on what will turn out to be the
Raiders.
final play of this first quarter.
That's the first.
Rodgers now on first down. They throw, but the catch is made. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Rodgers. And they're going to be off target and incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. If you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
10-0.
Back-to-back incompletions.
1:32 left.
Both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
Field goal. Off to the right. No good. 10-0. Raiders lead.
And this won't get there. Won't be on the line either. It's no good. Off to the right. And this score will stay right where it is. And now Derek Carr. He is the focus of our players' spotlight. And they must have seen something leading up to this one that said, hey, we're going to be able to go deep because they've gone deep with a lot
pick your phrase, pick your code words, your buzzwords, whatever. Vertical stretch, deep passes, go routes, right? What's that line you love? What's that line? Four verts. All of it working because they're able to find ways to get deep and for him to show off that big arm.
We see some of that big arm right here. He has been great. On first down, Carr buying time to his left. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Carr forced out to his left. And Carr gives himself up, but not before he picks up a first down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Throwing now is Carr. Being chased out left. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he's hauled away down the 6-yard line. They've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. Dancing to his left. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Derek Carr, as the first half is winding down. And the Raiders will extend their lead here just before halftime.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
Extra point by Bunker is on target, and that makes our score 17-0.
We'll be back after the break.
Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. The return man, Wilson. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Like we have a Bengals Broncos rematch next week.
Ready to go.
No, this way,
as he'll take over with just 13 seconds to go before the break. Steps away to his left. He's got it. He got it. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. It's a big play there for the Broncos. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This from 54 yards away.
And it's no good again.
And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good. So it's on to halftime of this AFC Divisional round matchup. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports halftime. And just like that, on we head to half number 2. That's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC Divisional round. From his end zone, Wilson. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Bronco offense ready to begin this third quarter of play. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants Broncos advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. 2nd and 10 now. Third quarter action in Denver. Rodgers now to throw. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down.
What's going on?
It'll go as a loss of 3 on the sack, and it brings up 3rd down. Now Charles dealing with a 3rd and long. They'll have to try to go back to the air again, and this time avoid the sack.
Certainly hard to try to establish momentum when all you're doing is going backwards, not protecting the passer, and he gets dumped on his backside.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Rodgers to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down. Another try after the 1st down sack. Rodgers. And that nearly intercepted. It's incomplete. Now remember, he had a pick earlier, but couldn't reel that one in. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Incomplete, nearly intercepted. And remember, he had his hands on one earlier, had 1 pick. It could have been his 2nd, but instead it's 4th down. On is the punt team now as this one's set away. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And the Raider drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would 2-minute off.
17-0. No scores. 3rd quarter. Still 0 points for Denver.
Keep advancing the ball down the field.
Now on 1st down. And that's caught inside the 35. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Carr going to look to throw. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line.
But normally you see 3 tight ends in a formation, you have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run. And I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or 2 towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
Into the red zone, it's Carr. Throw left side complete. That's Ford. Touchdown, Raiders. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Raiders are drawing closer to a date in the AFC title game as they extend this 4th quarter lead.
Wow.
Well, after their wild card round game last week, you and I said, wow, they played pretty well. Maybe they got a shot at keeping this one close. They've done more than keep this one close.
Yeah, they've made quite a statement, haven't they? And I don't know if it was the week off that hurt this defense, but they've been flat from the get-go. And that's always a coach's fear. Okay, you earn the open week, but you wonder how they'll respond with that extra time off.
Yeah, it seems like they've been running uphill all game. And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the 2nd extra point he's missed so far. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Now it's a mistake on the lateral. It's a loose ball. And the Raiders have recovered. And that might just cement it. A return for a late touchdown.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, But they decided to play this one all the way out, and I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
Carr will look to throw. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
Well, I guess when you're hot, you're hot. I mean, I would just go ahead and take the extra point and move on, but apparently they've got something to prove. Almost feels like something was said this week, and they wanted to make sure that they laid it on them in this game.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. The return man, Wilson. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And there is a lot of shock in the stadium. The top seed, the favorites, really getting handled thus far in this divisional round and getting close to a disappointing one-and-done scenario in these playoffs. On first down, Rodgers. This is Norwood, complete. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A huge play there for Denver. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
The Raiders are moving on. Thanks for watching, everybody, and so long. So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gault.
But once the Broncos get placed in the divisional round.
EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com.
Broncos are done. Who will win it? Got to find out. Raiders, Bengals. Panthers, Vikings. Up next.